All right, welcome one, welcome all to our budget mage deck. Now, what is budget mage? Well, today we're going to be going for a value mage. So, the type of deck where you're literally going to be just trying to outlast your opponents and um well, not really outlast your opponent, but outvalue your opponent. So, you're going to have a lot of cards that like discover new cards and get you additional cards, which is really cool. And that also will let you adapt your game plan to what your opponent is doing because you'll be able to discover different options, you know, while you're playing the game. So, without further ado, let's go over how these different cards will go for the value deck and, and how they help contribute to this value game plan. So, we got Platosaur. Again, I think 1 mana, 1/2 draw a card is just really good. Scarab Keychain. So, this is going to let you choose a 2 mana card when you play it, which is pretty cool. And then we got Scrappy Scavenger. So this will let you discover a card with cost equal to your remaining mana crystals. So you're going to want to play this when you have the most mana possible to get the highest cost, card to play. And then we have Curious Explorer. Again, lots of stats for the cost. If we're going for a strictly value mage, where we're just trying to, get efficient trades and, discover something to win with. I think Curious Explorer will really help with that. Really help trade on the board, and kind of keep us in the game. And then we got Primordial Glyph. Discover a spell, reduce its cost by 2. And then we got Rock Skipper. Get a 1-cost rock that costs 3, that deals 3 damage and costs 1. That's pretty good. Ancient Stegodon, again, contributes to that value game plan by just being either a strong minion, a 3 mana 2/6, or you can give it poisonous to get rid of a big enemy minion. Death Guard, or Relentless Wrath Guard, I thought it said Death Guard. Relentless Wrath Guard, deal 2 damage to an enemy minion. If it dies, discover a demon. So that's kind of cool. You get to pick a demon to help you win your game plan if you kill something. So a lot of just different discover options and other strong mid-range pieces. This is good. Deal 3 damage to a minion, cost 0 if you've discovered this turn. So since we're doing so much discovering, this will often cost 0, and then we could just hit something for 3 damage, which is cool. I mean, for free? Yeah, that sounds great. And then Vault Breaker, after you discover a card, reduce its cost by 1. So that's going to be huge if you're able to, discover a few cards while that's on the field. You're reducing the cost of these things by 1. And then, what's the other piece? There was something else, I thought. Maybe not. Okay, no. That was it. I thought there was something else that went along with this Discover theme. But this is our win condition, actually. Discover a spell from a class that costs 8 or more. It costs 1. So, Relic of Kings. And if we play Relic of Kings with Vault Breaker, it's going to cost 0. So that's rather cool. But yeah, being able to discover an 8-cost minion, 8-cost spell, and then have it be cost 0 is really cool. So yeah. Or 8 or more, so we can get up to 10 mana. So yeah. So overall, you're just gonna discover cards and then get, they become cheaper with Vault Breaker. And then also you're gonna be able to play Storage Scuffle for free whenever you discover a card that turn. So you just want to keep your discovers going. Keep finding new and new cards. They're cheaper because of Vault Breaker. And then they're also, you're able to do free 3 damage whenever you want, basically, which is really, really cool. And, yeah. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. Here we have, a value mage deck that's centered around the new Discover mechanic. Well, it's not a new mechanic, but a mechanic that's heavily supported in the new set with Discover. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys on the ladder. Definitely leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Okay, thank you. Bye.